you guys. I haven't done a video about food or food prepping or anything like that in a while, so I'm doing one today. I just got back from Trader Joe's, and one thing I want to show you guys, I have the receipt, which I probably threw away. Everything I'm about to show you I got for $99.02. So that's gonna last me probably 4 or 5 days. Some items might last me a little longer, some items might last me a little shorter, but overall, getting 4 meals in a day for 4 to 5 days for under $100 is pretty clutch. So just keep that in mind, that healthy eating does not have to be really expensive. And let's get into this. So I want to start off talking about carbohydrates and how carbohydrates don't just mean bread and sugars and cereals and that kind of stuff. Carbohydrates mean vegetables and fruits and starches such as potatoes and rice, beans, and we're just going to go over what I got today for my sources of carbs. I am a power lifter. I train people in strength training, sort of metabolic conditioning, and I also dabble in CrossFit, work with CrossFit clients. So this is how we like to structure carbohydrates, carbohydrate timing, and add a ton of volume to your day. So a couple of my staples: broccoli slaw. One serving is 85 grams, so it's about, a third of the bag. So I went ahead and got 2 of these. I have shaved Brussels sprouts, so Trader Joe's has them already cut up, so you don't have to buy the whole ones and wash them and cut them. I'm all about simplifying and making things easy because we don't have all day to spend hours in the kitchen preparing our foods. I got 2 bags of those. I bought shredded cabbage, red cabbage, and orange carrots. So one thing I do like to pay attention to is color, getting different nutrients from different sources. So eating the rainbow is what I call it, or at least trying to, through your fruits and your vegetables. So adding in peppers, adding in berries, citrus fruits, lemons, grapefruits, that kind of stuff. I'm actually not a fruit person. I don't really like it at all, so you won't see much fruit in my diet on the reg, but what can I say? I also just bought these mashed cauliflower. So you can keep these in the microwave, you can do them stovetop. The ingredients in here: cauliflower, water, rice flour, half and half, butter, salt, garlic, blah, blah, blah. So there's 2 grams of fat per serving in this. What I like is that you can turn them into a mash, add more volume to your plate. It would be awesome with steak or salmon. So I got 2 bags of these, and I also bought 2 butternut squash zigzags. So I really like to pop these in the oven, put a little salt and pepper on top, bake, and add to any daily meal to just give it a couple of carbohydrates. Now, also I got this big spaghetti squash. One of my favorite things to do is just turn this into spaghetti and add whatever sauce and protein of choice. I'm actually marrying an Italian, and he loves pasta, and he's a great chef. He makes the most delicious food I've ever had in my life, but sometimes it's not pasta time, so it's spaghetti squash time. So per serving spaghetti squash, I think you get about 7 grams of carbs for a cup, and most of that's fiber. Same thing here with this butternut squash, 10 carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber per serving, so that's a cup. So you get a lot for not that many carbs. So these are the kinds of carbs that I will eat any time of day. So when I'm not looking to fuel up for training, or if it's a rest day, and my carbs are a little bit lower, than vegetables for the win. Then when it comes to training around, or eating around my training, I'm gonna go with something that is starchier. So even bananas, rice cakes, potatoes, rice. I love jasmine rice. These are super easy, just toss in the microwave. I got sweet potatoes, and then I have some Japanese sweet potatoes that I've already cooked in the fridge. So those are my main sources of starches day to day. What you'll notice is I will eat a lot of the same things, but I'm eating foods that I really, really like. I did get a couple of new things today, so we'll get into that. That would be for my fats. So I do have eggs. That's one thing I don't have out here with me. It's in the fridge. I do eggs and bacon every morning. So I will put in a muffin tin, there are 12 little cups. I'll put 1 strip of bacon and crack 1 egg, and I'll bake that until done. And I'll eat 2 to 3 of those every morning with a coffee and a little bit of butter and a little bit of coconut oil in my coffee. So these are awesome. We're going into the fats now. These are individual packets. So this is 1 serving, so all I need to do is do 1/2 of a packet and 1 tablespoon of Kerrygold, and that's what I know. That's my fat serving in my coffee. I do a lot of fats in the morning just to help with my blood sugar regulation, and I don't train immediately in the morning, so I don't need any carbohydrates or anything like that to get going. But fats are essential. Do not fear fats. Don't fear fats from your protein as long as it's quality sourced protein, so grass-fed, fresh water, no farm-raised fish, and no hormones, no antibiotics, no bullshit like that. Don't be afraid of fat at all. It keeps you full. It keeps your digestive system working properly. It provides your brain energy. It sustains your energy overall. So please, anybody out there who has heard that low fat, no fat diet is the way to go, it's wrong. I'm sorry. Peanut butter, nut butter, whatever. I usually use Teddy because this is local and it's cheap. But this was actually like 3 something, I think. And it is mixed nut butter, dry roasted, salted almonds, cashews, walnuts, Brazil nuts, hazelnuts, and pecans. So I do always weigh out my peanut butter, 32 grams on my food scale. If you need a food scale, just go on Amazon, type in electronic food scale, get the cheapest one. You don't need anything super fancy. So we have the nut butters, coconut oil, Kerrygold butter. I also love myself some avocado. So I generally have anywhere from 50 grams to 100 grams of avocado, depending on where I'm getting my fats from for the day. And yeah, like yesterday, I decided to have a giant New York strip steak. So most of my fat for the day came from that, but that was my choice, and that's just what I wanted. So that's kind of the beauty in counting your macronutrients, learning what kind of foods provide what sources of nutrients, and then working that into your day to help you reach your goals. And the main goal is to feel good. Everybody wants to feel good. When you feel better, you are just a better person, you have better energy, you have better performance, you feel more accomplished, all types of good stuff. So I'm gonna go into, oh, I also bought this coffee, Electric Buzz. It's a K-cup of coffee. I haven't had it yet, but save some money from going to Starbucks. Protein sources. I went with leaner protein sources this week because I want to use my good added healthy fats. So I got some extra lean ground beef, and I bought chicken strips already cooked. So right here I got 2 packages, and then I also got rosemary balsamic, which is already pre-cooked. So these are, chicken breast is usually lean. I just got really lazy. I don't want to cook. I don't really have time to cook. I'm making this video, so that's cutting into my time to cook, blah, blah, blah. Just being prepared. Excuse me. So I have all this food ready to go. All I need to cook are my spaghetti squash and my butternut squash and my, sorry, this is tilting a little bit, and my rice, which is microwavable. And just a food hack, you guys, if you don't already know, you can throw a potato in the microwave for 4 to 8 minutes. One thing about the microwave that I wish I was better at is that I do use it. I reheat my food. I cook food in there. It's not good. It basically like zaps all the nutrients out of your food. So a goal of mine is to get away from the microwave and just using the stove and using the oven, and only using heat when necessary. Just wanted to throw that out there. And yeah, so one thing, if you are having some digestive issues, maybe if you eat red meat and it doesn't digest that well, something I do suggest, and I sip this at night or in the morning, just a tablespoon or two of apple cider vinegar in warm water, and then adding a little bit of ginger and Himalayan sea salt, so you're getting your minerals, you're getting some help with acidity and digesting your food, and I don't know, it's just a nice thing to sip on. So that is my video for the day. If you are interested in learning more about how to eat for your lifestyle and eat for your activities and not stress about it, because it's easy as F once you get the hang of it. If you want to learn more, reach out to me, the Warrior Wellness Project at gmail.com. My name is Janie. I have a coach, Amanda, who also works with me. We offer online training and nutrition, as well as in-person training and nutrition. And we look forward to helping you guys and just sharing as much information as possible. Just know we want you to eat more, train less, and progress. So when I say that, that means you gotta eat to meet your body's needs. You don't need to overtrain. You don't need to be spending 2 hours in the gym. You don't need to be spending every single day in the gym. Learning how to de-stress and do what your body needs it to do and see the progress doesn't take all the energy that you think it does. Yeah, so that's my video for the day. Hope you guys liked it. Hope that it helps. Get yourself to the grocery store. I love Trader Joe's. Anywhere is cool. Just make sure you're getting local, organic, no hormones, no bullshit added. Just watch for your ingredient list. If they're really long, put it away, find an alternative, and have a great day.